After watching the music video, what you have just witnessed is a video Starstruck by 3OH!3 featuring Katy Perry. It clearly shows a typical young male admiring the beautiful women, who later enacts her desires on the two males. In a few moments, we will discuss the video in more depth. A very recent band, 3OH!3, released their first big album in 2008, quickly becoming popular and well-known. Their first real single, Don't Trust Me, is still played on the radio today, and they work with equally famous artists of the time like Kesha and Katy Perry. I personally love music that is catchy and easy to dance to, and when I like an artist, I try to look up as much music of theirs as I can. I especially like when they are music videos because I find it fun and relaxing, and I used to watch them when I would get ready for school. But now I must pay more attention to what the video's message is. The understanding of this specific video is that men are in a crisis of losing their masculinity and dominance over women. The video is imitating the recent film When in Rome, in which a woman pulls 3 men's coins out of a wishing fountain, making them fall madly in love with her. However, in this version, it is the males that are in dominance. Women and men in this video are typical of dominant views of sexuality. Now let's talk about the male gaze and the multiple masculinities before we talk about how the video and lyrics emphasize this. In the beginning of the video, we see how one of the masculinities is desired by the woman. In our class lecture notes, Hegemonic Masculinity and Gendered Violence, we discuss the crisis in masculinity. According to those notes, multiple masculinities, like the sensitive New Age guy, we see this masculinity within the video helping a blind man. The woman at the beginning of the video obviously desires this man. The woman's dominance over him is in her confidence in the coin. But the male artists don't seem to allow this dominance by taking her coin out of the fountain. Thus, she throws herself at the two male artists. Katy Perry breaks this male dominance by taking a male's coin out of the fountain. But the coin is actually a casino chip, which gives the earlier sensitive guy a more masculine feel. Next, we will see more ideals of masculinity through the eyes of what women want. Frith states that the pop culture world would have to adapt its ways if television no longer played a part in star making. The video Dream World 3, which we had to watch for class, brings up the point that power is desired. Though never mentioning it, the male artists in the video are saying that they are the stars, and that the women are struck by it. Each of these women imagines different masculinities that we've covered in our lectures. The Bond-like character, who's working class, physically strong, aggressive, and highly sexual. The bad boy, who is tough, aggressive, and anti-intellectual, and the gentleman, who is intelligent, restrained, and well-mannered, plus another form of New Age guy who is healthy and physically strong. But what is truly interesting is what the male desires. We've seen the many forms of masculinity, but what should the white, heterosexual male desire? Despite her dominance, Katy Perry is still the object of a male gaze. The male's desire is expressed through his gaze, a tight see-through short dress, wet, dancing seductively. Lyrics describing the perfect woman's body, like nice legs, Daisy Dukes, makes a man go whistle, is referencing Daisy Duke, a fictional character that wore short cutoffs. The whistle is a reference to a common sexual harassment symbol. Other lyrics include low-cut see-through shirts, tight jeans, and double Ds, iced out, lit up, making the kids go whistle. Again, a similar setup of appearance and attractiveness. But the second part is assumed to be bling and cigarettes, saying that kids should find this cool. In the end, telling kids and adults that what one should desire and fantasize. Emphasized by the fact that at the end, the two males are fantasizing this. In conclusion, other concepts could analyze this video, but now we have just seen a few, like multiple masculinity the crisis of masculinity, and the male gaze. After watching this video, many others by this popular group, I can see it does little to nothing to change the ideals of masculinity and feminism. Seeing the multiple forms of masculinity and why it is in crisis, as well as the male gaze and its effect on women. It can be assumed by the recent rise in similar images that the entertainment industry is marketing it.